Greetings everyone and welcome back to Sorcery. Right after killing the assassin, how much longer do you think we'll be traveling today? The Minimite on his shoulder asked. I'm hungry and tired. We've gone such a long way. If I understand right, I can't really use my magic because of him. Isn't that right? Huh. You can stop here, the Minimite complains. You'd like that. I'm sure you would. You continue along the path and around the side of a hill. A wooden hut is set into the slope, with an old woman sitting on the front step. A river seems to emerge from beneath her. As you get closer, you realize the water flows underneath her house, and the house itself is set on a splayed strut like an insect, straddling the water course. A few pieces from the front of the house, the water plunges over the edge of a sheer cliff and disappears. Greetings, you call the woman. Looks up at you and smiles. Come over here, won't you? She calls. I can barely see you. Yeah, why not? He approached the old woman. She smiles a toothless smile and gets up from the step. Come in, please, she beckons. I get so lonely living out here on my own, away from the villages. It's a trap. I feel like it's some kind of trap. Thank you. You follow her inside and take a seat by a long wooden table. I'll bring us some tea, she says. She sounds almost nervous. Hurrying to her kitchen, she returns with 2 large cups. Watch it, Jan whispers in your ear. I don't trust this one. None that I care what happens to you, of course. Jan, you asshole. Yeah, let's make conversation. The tea is still hot. You cup it between your hands as you speak. Why do you live alone? It must be more dangerous. Oh, she smiles sweetly. No one bothers about me. Why would they? You can't help but notice she has not answered the question. What's your name? Oh, they call me Gozamun, she replies with a smile. I used to be quite well known in my way. You nod, but you have never heard of her. This is a beautiful place, you remark, watching the river outside the door, plunging away over the cliff face. This is the top of the crystal waterfall, she says. The river runs right under my house. To say it carries all my goodness and youth away where I sleep. And the villagers bath in it for luck. She giggles mainly. I'm sure it isn't quite true. You make to sip your tea when the old woman stops you, catching your arm before the cup reaches your lips. Oh, she says suddenly. I've forgotten the pot. She goes back to the kitchen to fetch it. Yeah, let's switch cups. While she's away from the table, you switch the 2 cups around. Then when she returns, you leave the one closest to you and drink. A sudden deep pain grips your stomach and you double over. You wince and cough as you find yourself sizing up. Oh, suspicious stranger, louds at the woman. I can count on travelers suspecting my witchcraft. Yeah, I know it right away. I kill you. You try to shout out, but you are paralyzed and quite powerless. The old woman begins to search through your bag. Jen watches, arms folded, doing nothing but clearly not surprised. She removes your pebbles and the cloth skull cap and stashes what she can stole into the drawer. Then she flicks a finger and you find yourself elsewhere. Oh, what the Wherever you are, John is still with you, fluttering around your head. You bat him away. You can move. Getting to your feet, you find yourself on the path inside of Torrepani. I kind of needed this school cap. For God's sake, I didn't have time to use it either. It's such a bull. Well, I guess I need to roll with it. It is now late afternoon. You pass over the brow to the next hill, and below you is the village of Torrepani, slung from one side of the valley to the next like a flood barrier. Observe it. Torrepani is a village in the Swin, an aggressive-looking race of man-orcs. You might expect their village to be rowdy, but it seems strangely quiet. Still, there is no way around it. You will have to go through. You enter the village. There is a definite air of depression hanging over the place. The Swins are going about their business slowly and miserably, and pay you no heed. You sit yourself down on a tree stump in the very center of the village to consider your options. You spy a group of swings sitting outside a low hut, and you walk over and sit yourself down. They are discussing a friend, apparently killed in the night by an assassin curved blade. Oh. I met this assassin, you remark, boldly interrupting. Out in the forest. You met him? You still live? One swin replies thickly. I killed him, you reply. The swin spits a gob of green goop onto the ground. You do good, but you 1 day late for us. Another swin bangs his hand down on the table. But with Ash dead, who saved Tia? Who was Ash? Oh, the greatest. The swin who says this bangs his chest with a fist and then cows twice. Good swin. Tia chef's daughter, the other swin says. It was to save her. Now Ash not alive, so Tia's son not alive. What happened to her? Goblins. They sacrifice. Sacrifice? He's unsure of the word, so mimes a gesture like stabbing downwards knife blade. Yes! Sacrifice the great cave demon. Trouble is, another says, our village die and chief lie end. Tia is end. So if end ends, we end. All very sad. Very sad. Who you? One asks suddenly, as if only thinking of it. He prods you in the chest. I'm traveler? Maybe. Traveler, as he enters the biggest one eye. Great traveler? Yeah. The greatest. Where's this got? Mecca, Tifa. He signals to the others, who are quickly on their feet. Big hefty arms swinging for you. We take to chief. Before you can resist, they have you and are hauling you bodily onto their shoulders. John clings onto your shoulder, refusing to be shaken free. Oh, we got Spirit of Ape. Should we pray? You hold your tongue and wait to see where they are taking you. You pass through the village. Several swins watch from doorways and windows. Their faces silent and somber. A few murmur blessings or maybe curses as you pass. Then you reach a low hut on the edge of the village. You are set down carefully. It's like 5th time I get captured, I think. The door is slammed and locked. A moment later it reopens, and your possessions are thrown inside. I can eat something, I guess. Pulling your knapsack, you pull out the ration of your food and eat it. Nothing else happened. Figuring they will probably now wait until daylight, you put your head down to sleep. Your dreams are filled with gasping hands and long dark nails scratching at your flesh. However much you toss and turn on the floor, you cannot quite get them out of your mind. Daybreak. You are still alone. An hour passes before you hear any noise outside. And then the door of the hut opens, and 5 swings come in. They drag you out roughly and across the street to another hut, where an old man with grey hair sits. He is wearing outlandish colorful robes. My name is Proskus. Chief. He slaps his chest twice. I apologize. Then he bows, brushing the dust on the floor with his sleeves. I mean, they didn't really hurt me. I don't know what they want. I mean, I think I know what they want, but... Tell me what you want. He holds up a hand. First, he waves to a menial who brings in bread and milk. Yeah, give me more health. I likely eat anything at this point. Gratefully you boil down to the meal. It does not seem to be poisoned, and it nourishes you. The bowl is removed and the chief squats down in the pool of cloth. John covers under your own cloak, hoping to go unnoticed and quiet for once. I have need of you and your strength. I will kill you? No. Why? Tell me. The chief nods. I shall. My daughter. My child? She is taken. Offer it to a terrible demon below. She deserves it. What the hell? Why would I say that? You want me to rescue her? The chief nods. Succeed, and you might choose your reward. Violent, he shrugs. I could be an asshole, but since we are so close to the car, I guess I could get some more rewards going, maybe, perhaps. I'll do it, the chief nods. I hope you will. He gestures to the other twins who's still taking no chances. Grab you by your arms and haul you to your feet. You are led along a short pathway through the forest to crack into the ground. One swing has brought the rope and another basket. They are preparing to lower you down into the pit of the earth itself. Try to escape. You will pay me richly for this. The swing nods. The chief replies. We are poor, but we will try. Good. Watch the darkness, he declares, as they start to lower you down from your shoulder. John murmurs. We are in trouble now? He shivers. You hit the floor with a tooth and peer into the darkness. Your ray scan make out nothing but a slight breeze suggests endless space in all directions. You are blind, helpless, trapped. Sometimes glitters to your feet from above. One of the swings shouts something down to you. You crouch down and feel around your feet until your hand closes on the base of something. You pick it up. It is a dry wood torch. Sometimes something else falls from the above and strikes you on the head. Tinderbox, calls the voice. Rubbing the bruise on your head, you reach down to find the tinderbox. Curse whoever hit you. That's not nice. I mean, I kind of do it from my own goodwill. You strike a light and the torch blazes into flame. Below. I think I could skip it here because I'm not sure how long this will be down there. So I'm gonna cut this here. And last episode might be the next one of this part of Sorcery. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. See ya!